Grace has been in touch to ask about Alpha Rache. Now, Grace, you're actually saying you've got a limited budget, and what are the most important products within the Alpha Rache regime? Well, you haven't mentioned what your skin type is, so let me give you a couple of different options. If you've got maybe a combination or an unbalanced, or you've never used the range before, then there's just two products you need to get: the Balancing Cleanser and Balancing Moisturiser. That's what Michelle first started off with in her problematic skin, and they're the two sort of core products. If you've already got a moisturising and cleansing routine at home, maybe from even a more economical range, and you're looking for what's the most potent product without spending the most amount of money, then just get the liquid gold. But bear in mind, when you're buying the liquid gold, you can either get the liquid gold or the rose gold and use those on a night, you must use an SPF in the day. So then your priority is going to be the liquid gold, one of the liquid gold formulas, but with the Factor 50 day cream that they do. That's got no heaviness or greasiness to it as well. It's a really good texture. So it's really up to you which ones you actually want to go for. I have to add in there a little personal favourite of mine is the Micro Cleanse. So if you do have dull and dry skin and you've already got a regime and you want an exfoliator that you can almost use on a daily basis, then I'd add the Micro Cleanse into that as well. But that gives you a few options of just buying one product, or maybe just two products, or maximum three from within that range. Oh, Debbie, you've been in touch. Thank you very much. You're asking for the best full coverage foundation. A couple of different answers. If you've got an oily skin, definitely go for the clay formulas that you can get in either a liquid or a stick foundation from Tarte. They will give you the best full coverage on oily skin. If you've got a dry skin, then I'd go for the new Bare Pro line because of the serum textures that are in there. But also, in general, one of my tricks as a makeup artist is when you want full coverage, buy the concealers from that range, because they even have fuller coverage than the foundation, and use them as a foundation. So things like Tarte Shape Tape, although technically it's a foundation used on the whole of the face, is great coverage for full wear foundation as well. So that's often a little trick that you can do too. Karen, you've been in touch. It's about concern over your man, so thank you for caring. I'm sure he'll be very favoured with this as well. You're saying he's got a lot of breakouts and he gets a lot of shine. You're asking about the Lazlo charcoal cleansing system because you're wanting to, quite rightly, well done for this, you're wanting to cleanse without stripping. Well, that is going to be absolutely perfect. It is cleansing without stripping, so it's got the pre-treatment in there. And you should even be able to see a difference from the first time that he cleanses with it. So use the pre-treatment, which comes in the fluid bottle first, and then massage on with the soap that he can foam with his hands or put directly on. But also, you're not mentioning anything through the day, and one of the key things with very oily and shiny skin is through the day putting something on to have a balancing effect so that the skin isn't overstripped. It needs to be lightweight, it needs to be gel. So it could be something like the propolis gel or the aloe vera gel from SPC, or the Prologene gel, because those are all great on problematic skin. The Prologene gel, remember, comes from Decleor. And don't forget, if they are very excessive, these breakouts and blemishes with a lot of infection, then you do need to check with the doctor because they've got lots of answers too. Oh, Vicky, you've been in touch. You love your Elemis, like millions of other customers around the world, I might add. Great brand to choose. And you're in love, like me, with that beautiful cleansing balm. Isn't it gorgeous, with all of those natural essential aromatics that are in there? Now, you're asking, does the Amika Rich Cleansing Oil smell the same as the cleansing balm? No, not at all. They're a million miles apart. The cleansing balm has got more essential oils, which is why technically that shouldn't be used to take eye makeup off with. But the cleansing oil doesn't have as many essential oils in, so it doesn't smell as naturally fragranced, and that can be used for eye makeup remover easily on all skin types. So you're asking about a double cleanse and when you can use them together and what order. Use the cleansing oil first, because that will remove even long wear makeup, and it will remove waterproof and long wear mascara too, so you can use it on the whole of the face, and you can even jump in the shower with that one. It can be used as a quick cleanse too, because it emulsifies and comes off like a milk, doesn't it? But then when you want your double cleanse and you've got more time, use your cleansing balm, because that should really be avoided around the eye area, and that's more of a massage medium, and you can even leave that on for a few minutes after you've massaged it for your skin to sort of enjoy those more sumptuous, richer textures that are in there too. But a lovely question, lovely double treatment that you can do yourself at home. Kirsten, thanks for your question. You've asked, you've got really gorgeous but thick, coarser, drier, textured hair and you're asking what to do, well, it can be a very expensive hair to treat, can't it? Because you need the richer textured products. But with the richer textured products, get the big sizes. So if you get from Taya, we've got the Baruti Nut, and that Baruti Nut shampoo and conditioner do come in really big, almost litre sizes. They'd be the most maybe economical for you to use. But also things like you need to apply elasticizer from Philip Kingsley pre-treatment, almost before every shampoo, until you get the hair texture softness and smoothness that you want. And the other thing your hair is going to respond to, even if you do a wash and leave and you don't blow dry your hair, is oil. And we do a fabulous hair treatment oil, it's called Fabulous Oil from Percy and Reed. Put that on your damp hair before you comb it through. Or the Liz Earle hair oil. Your hair's equally going to prefer either of those. So your key things are going to be pre-treatment more than anyone else, richer shampoos and conditioners to get the big sizes, they're more economical, and then always finishing with an oil, and that should give you that silky soft feeling. Oh, Nicola, hi, you've got in touch with me and you've just received your liquid gold and you're asking how much do you use? Well, a couple of different ways of using it. Remember, it is a glycolic, so you do need to test patch as you would with any new product. First of all, on an area of your body or your neck or your inside of your arm. Then maybe the next night, if that's okay, test it on a small area of your face before using it all over the face. If you have very sensitive skin, it's not for you. If you have sensitive tendencies, but your skin isn't sensitive at the moment, then use it on dampened cotton wool the first few times that you use it as well, and tend to just use it every other night on your skin area. And you can follow with the moisturizer if you want. If your skin, and when your skin gets used to it and you want a stronger result, you can use it on dry cotton wool. And the most economical way is to get the small discs of cotton wool, soak one disc, and that one disc could do the whole of your face. And it doesn't have to be soaked right to the edges of the cotton wool either, because you can flip it over and use the other side and also tear the cotton wool open in the middle, and you've still got some moisture. As long as it's got some moisture in it and the cotton wool is clean, then you've still got liquid gold to wipe on your skin. There is another way that you can use it that I like to use it, is actually I'll pour a few drops, and I've actually got a little glass container or a little glass top on my beauty treatment trolley, and I'll pour just a few drops of liquid gold onto that or into the top of the cap and put a cotton bud in it if you want to do specific applications to any marks on the skin, and that way you do just use only a few drops at a time. Beverly, you've got in contact with me, you've got an oily skin and you feel like you're overloading your skin with products and you don't seem to be getting any results. You're exactly right, Beverly. An oily skin is an active skin. An active skin does not need stimulating with lots of ingredients, lots of procedures, lots of products. So don't necessarily buy any more. Just look at your regime now and choose your key products. And it really should be something as simple as a cleanse, tone, moisturize. Even miss out a serum at the moment, maybe just a hydrating one, but you don't need any stimulating or anti-aging serums. And actually cut back on things like scrubs and masks. Try even not using a scrub or mask for a couple of weeks, and if your oiliness seems to settle, then you know you're doing all of those things too much. And don't buy anything with too many complex anti-aging ingredients, because they're very stimulating ingredients as well. So you don't need to buy those. In fact, an oily skin is the most economical skin to look after.